You know, I was having a conversation recently with a client of mine, and he's about a year and a half, 2 years away from wanting to exit his business. And I said to him, so what's the plan? What do you have going on? We've done some work in developing his leaders to build up the business from a leadership standpoint, empower the employees. But I said, what's the plan for succession? Obviously, you'd want to get out shortly. He says, well, I don't have one. I'm hoping that maybe some of the employees will get together and buy the business. I'm not really sure. Now, if I was an accounting firm, I'd be all over that because I'd want to sell the business, get a commission. But I'm not. I'm here for the best interest of my clients. So I said to him, well, hold on, you've got some children. Have you talked to them about transition of the business? And he said, no, I haven't. I don't want to burden them with the business. Let me say that again. I don't want to burden them with the business. He said, burden them? What if they want to live in this area? What if they want to be part of the business? What if they want to be their own boss? How's that a burden? So I said, look, it was coming up to, I think, Thanksgiving or Christmas. I said, when you're sitting, maybe around the table or even afterwards, bring up the point about your desire to get out of the business and just see what they say. So he committed to doing so. And when I checked in with him about a month later, I said, how'd it go? He says, you know what? He says, I mentioned this, and my one son, and his son's works as a firefighter. He says, I mentioned it to my son, and my son said, you know what? I'm looking for something else to do. This firefighting thing, it's not right for me. I don't really enjoy it. There's parts of the job I just don't enjoy. So his son said, I grew up working in the business. I know the business at the ground level. He worked there, I guess, as a student when he was growing up. He said, could I come and could we figure out a plan for me maybe to take over the business? Wow, isn't that crazy? He brought this up, and his son, was actually interested in succession. Now, here's the point I want to make. If you've ever attended any of my presentations or talks on succession planning, you've heard me say that there's 3 keys to succession. Talk early, talk often, and talk openly. If you don't talk early, that's fine. Make sure you do the other 2. Talk often and talk openly about your desires. It really is all about the dialogue. So I've built this page on my website to provide you with various resources that you can use to help you in your succession planning, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that we should have a conversation, just like I'm having now, to share with you some additional ideas and techniques that my clients have found valuable. So feel free to connect with me at the various points you'll see on this page, or I'll give them to you now. You can email me at shawn@casemoreandco.com or call me direct, 519-470-7697. I look forward to talking soon.